like literally a few feet away from it.
So many different places to eat, different seafood choices you could have. So you can eat at any one of these restaurants and enjoy the food.
Oh, you trying to move more?
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, you gotta shoot some free throws. You know the person?
I
Okay. And we're gonna do it like that.
Yeah, so the next movie was Lloyd Baylor, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Basically, I had to talk about the 70s, the 80s, and 90s, about how it affected all of us in Los Angeles County.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just had to use my life as the storyline. I went through the drug epidemic, I went through gangs, everybody dying and killing, black on black crime, you know what I'm saying? And guns, you know what I'm saying? And just all the trends that we was all gravitated to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And how we had to live with, you know, people being sprung out on drugs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the next movie we did, with 70s, 80s, 90s, talking about the 70s and 80s and the 90s. It's in the center of my city, Washington Park. That's why I'm making this documentary, because I feel like this is the center of my city, Pasadena, California. Me and my sister, we moved with my mother to my grandparents' house in Pasadena, California. So that's what I can start remembering. You know, my grandfather there, that's who I looked up to. That's who I hung around. That's who I watched. You know, I watched him build things, and he took me with him places. You know, I was the little light-skinned kid. You know that. You know, that's what I was known as. And my mother, you know, she remarried to my stepdad. His name is Keith, and he was in the Army. You know what I'm saying? He was in the Army, so, you know, we moved with him. It was in Monterey, California. So that's what I can remember as being a kid. That's when I know of being around white people. You know what I'm saying? As far as my friends was white, I went to their house. I did things with them. We were kids. We had a big yard where we played football, soccer, and all of those things, and trees, and built a tree house. You know, I had a couple black friends, but after the civil rights movement, you know what I'm saying, it was, you know, in Monterey, it wasn't that many blacks, and in the schools, you know what I'm saying, I was like one of the only blacks, you know. And in the second grade is when I flunked second grade. So my sister was a year younger than me. So then I was put into the class with her, and it was embarrassing. And they told me I couldn't read or write. So now that I'm older, I'm trying to be one of the biggest writers in the world, to prove from failure to success. So when we were in Monterey, California, since he was in the Army, we went to Japan, we went to Germany, we went to South Korea, and spent like maybe 6 months out there. So I was out there, and I got to see a whole different side of the world. I seen that people weren't thinking about what we were doing in America. They had their own thing going on. You know, I had to figure out different things that they were doing in their culture, you know, and things like that. So it expanded my mind at a young age. I came back, our house burnt down. We rebuilt a house in Pasadena, California, where we used to live, and it burnt down because somebody flicked a cigarette. And now my stepdad, he was working at Paramount Studios as a cameraman. So he had money. He started rebuilding the house, and all my friends, we moved right in the middle of the ghetto. So all my friends were gangsters, future gangsters, killers, drug dealers, you know, but at that time we were all kids, you know, playing. You know, our house was like a place where everybody could come to, you know, and enjoy themselves. And you know what I'm saying, and you know, because we have fun. And also I played Little League, you know what I'm saying, at Jackie Robinson Park. That's where everybody else was at. That's how I got to know everybody, because everybody from the projects was on that team at that time. And kind of that's how things started in the 70s. Those are things that I see and that I know. You know what I'm saying? And they used to play with oldies all day long, all night long. So that's what's kind of got me into music. I used to try to sing oldies. I kind of learned my highs and lows from that. You know what I'm saying? And then breakdancing came in, you know what I'm saying? The New York stuff. So, you know, when the New York music came out, it also was out here too. You know, I had the records. I was scratching on, you know, Sugar Hill Gang, Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5. My first album was LL Cool J, Rock the Bells. You know, I was scratching the hell out of it. So I had a microphone, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Run DMC was my favorite rap group. You know what I'm saying? And then I loved art and the art, so that's what really got me. So at this time I was in junior high school, and I used to paint the side of my pants and tag my piece on it and go to school. You know what I'm saying? Have my Adidas on, my Kango, my Gazellis. You know what I'm saying? I was into the whole culture, everything. I even went to New York a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so what's your name again?
My name Ryan, but they call me Mr. Flight.
Okay.
I remember seeing your shit on Lloyd Baylor EMS.
Yeah, that's exactly where you go get it at, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy, man, because the next movie, it was about, you know what I'm saying, it was a political movie, you know what I'm saying? But it was about the textbooks in school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it needs to be more for every culture, so we all can learn about each other. And you know what I'm saying, we all can respect each other by knowing more about each other. So the first day that I went to school, I seen my textbook, I seen the African American stuff. I was like, why should I even come back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to make some type of political movie to show that it's really about us learning more about each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we had to film an African American documentary because, like I said, we needed more information about ourselves.
Yeah.
So I found out about somebody named Allen Allensworth, where he had his own town.
Mm-hmm.
They made their own school, their own church, their own irrigation system, their own doctors. They had a train going in and out of there, and now it's still like a monumental place for people to go see the town that he built in the early 1900s. You know what I'm saying? So that was some history that I wanted to show people about African American people to let them learn more about themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hear you've been doing pretty good. I seen your grades. Pretty awesome, man. I'm proud of you, man. You know, you be doing everything by yourself, doing all your homework. You don't need nobody to help you. You know, you just, flourished up. So I'm proud of you about that, son. But I'm glad you're coming hiking with me, man, because I wanted to show you this waterfall that's just beautiful, man. You know, one time I was over here with some people. We went over here and we just hanged out for a minute. Got sandwiches now and for later, just in case, we get hungry. Maybe I have enough food. Got water. You got a water. We also got an extra water. Got some trail mix, oranges. Have this and this just in case something happens. Somebody get hurt or something. And I'll be able to put these things on there. Tighten it up. Over here, I'm gonna walk there. Just in case I need it. Navigation system. Flashlight. You can use that as a weapon if you wanted to. Got my lighter. Now this is what I was trying to explain to you, that they're called Harriet Tubmans, because what she did was, when she left, she would put these on the trees to know how to get there and then how to get back. So just in case something happened, we can track ourselves back to where we're at. And we have this. Bear has 10 claws. We got 2. Okay, we got 2 claws. Bear has 10, we got 2. And then we also have the screwdriver to explain things if we need. Okay. Now, this is. You think that's good?
Yeah.
So, I explained to you. Like I said, you know, if a bear, you don't never want to run into a bear. But if you do, with a bear, you have to get down on the ground. Put your head like this. Okay? Put your head on the ground like this. With a mountain lion, you need to put your hands up high, make yourself look as big as possible. You know what I'm saying? And you want to also make noise. Whenever you hear any animal, you gotta make noise, because when it notices a human there, they just run away. You know, but if it gets startled, or you know, it's gonna try to defend itself, especially the bear. You know, mountain lion might run away, but the bear is gonna defend himself. He's gonna defend himself till the prey is dead. All right? So, just want to show you those things. Start the hike. Yeah. And then, you know, the homeless people, you know what I'm saying, it's like, man, we had to bring some awareness to it and put it on camera and show that it's a homeless problem big out here in downtown Los Angeles, and every city has a homeless community. So every city has to deal with a homeless community, and it's a big problem that nobody says nothing about it. Nobody talks about it. We got to talk about it. We got to show them that it's real human beings out there on the streets like that. Yeah. Sometimes they are too greedy and stingy. Sometimes they're stuck up in themselves. Sometimes they will drive past you and won't even know that you're there. Sometimes they don't speak when you say hi. Sometimes you think that you're better than other rich people. Rich people, sometimes you walk around like you got a stick up your. And all the time you think that you're smarter than the next person. What you say is always right. Try telling a lawyer, a judge, or a doctor that they're wrong and see what happens. Rich people, sometimes yourself, I don't see how you separate yourself from the poor. Sometimes rich people, you think that you're God. Down, boy, down.
Seen it firsthand, peaceful act and the rules won't help why unless it applies to you.
Now look at this.
Everything comes around full circle. They reach your face until it turns back. Listen to the leaders in the community. Some of them don't know how to lead. They organize, but they're not from the streets. What you cause affected.
Some of these people have mental problems. Some of these people are foster children. Some of these people just didn't have enough money and ended up down here. And you know what I'm saying? Some of these people can't work around other people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we want to try to reach those people, find out, assess their problem, and find out how to help these people. You know, so it's a lot of times they live in terrible conditions. You know, depending on what season it is. It could be the winter. It could be raining and pouring. You know, they need jackets, clothes, they need to find somewhere to go. You know, some shelter places, they close down for like 3 or 4 months, so the homeless people don't have anywhere to go. You know, so, you know, you gotta always think about these people all the way through the year. Think about what they need, socks, shoes, clothes, hygiene, products, and and also a way out of the homeless community into the workforce. So we want to bring some the people out of the community into the workforce, and the people that are in jail into the workforce. So these are some of the things that we want to focus on, and then just trying to help everybody get jobs and stop crime. Simple as that. This is where we at. This is what we showing y'all. Hope you guys are experiencing the community, the unknown community, the forgotten about community. You can see us driving along here. It's more people with unknown identities. They don't want to be known to the world no more. They're pretty much just having, living their life out down here. So we want to bring awareness to this. If it's 40,000 or less, it's poverty. If it's 50 or 60,000, it's the middle class. 70, 80,000, higher is wealthy. Your job is to raise yourself higher on the pole. Learn a trade or a skill that will get you more money. A lot of jobs in areas that you can get higher wages. Buy companies and businesses and stores. Get food loans. Get good loans and learn how to invest your money somewhere. If your money just sits, it's just losing a lot of money. Save every nickel and dollar and don't spend your money carelessly. Extreme poverty needs communication resources for attire and communication skills. Training criminal records need to be sponged off of the computer court systems. Tickets in the cities need to be lower. Fight for your rights at your local city hall. Find out community activities and new ideas. Run for public office and fill in positions to change laws that will help everybody. In the ghetto, this is what you have to deal with. Everybody is on the same level and people see that.
So what made you keep going?
Man, it's really, I was chasing Oscar Micheaux, Elvis, Sinatra, and them, trying to make as many movies as I could. I never was able to catch up to them motherfuckers, man. But, you know what I'm saying? That's what inspired me to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So, most of these movies I just told you won multiple award festivals.
Yeah?
And stuff like that.
Well, shit, I'm trying to act, produce, and do all the shit you doing.
But shit, I'm gonna put you in my next movie, man, and also I'm gonna teach you how to produce.
For sure.
Just be like a sponge to everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
I got you.
What's up, bro? We already knew you was. You was in that movie.
yeah, exactly. Can we get in?
Yes, sir. You got it. Oh.